Hello folks, Ron Grovis from Ron's Beers and Tools. Got a beer to showcase today. As you can see, it's a Good Morning Granny. And this comes from Jack's Abby's Brewing Company over there, 100 Clinton Street, Framingham, Massachusetts. It's a breakfast IPL, an international pale lager. It's a lager with tapioca, coffee, and lactose. You got a 5% ABV on this, and we got a close look at the can. This here is, get the drone up. This can is in collaboration with the Brazilian brewery. And it is here. Cerveja, sorry folks for getting you on an angle there. Cerveja Voz. I don't talk Portuguese, so they talk Portuguese in Brazil, so I don't know any Portuguese or the language much. But that is the brewery there, Cerveja. There is their address, Cerveja Voz, and that's their logo. I guess. There, I'm not really that positive. So, as I say, this beer is in collaboration with that brewery, this Jack's Abby's, collaboration with that Brazilian brewery. Let's get some information on the brewery itself. The brewery was founded in 2011 by three brothers, Sam, Jack, and Eric Hendler. Sam is the brewmaster there. He does the brewing. And they're also over there at Jack Abby's in Framingham, Mass. They have a beer hall, quite the beer hall, and a good-sized kitchen with a really good menu. And I've mentioned before in some of their other beers, fantastic pizza. Again, I haven't had it. I've just talked to people that have, and I hope they have it this spring to go out to their brewery, visit it, and go to the kitchen and have some of that pizza. I'll go there for pizza and beer. Another part of this Jack's Abby's is that they have another brewery under their name called Springdale, and they have a large array of beers under their name, under the Springdale name, which is not too far from the Jack's Abby's brewery. I know they're in talks with the Framingham or so forth. I don't know how far now, but they're going to go somehow show up into downtown Framingham. I don't know if they're having a small brewery there or an outlet or what, but I know there was something coming up for downtown Framingham. Again, like I say, this beer is basically a lager. So it should be crisp, should have the color of a lager, and all the intensities of the lager. But no further ado, let us get a glass. Let's look at what it looks like. Okay, we got a glass, clean. This here glass is from Anheuser-Busch. We used to go up there every summer when our kids were little, me and my loving wife, every year and go on the tour of Anheuser-Busch up in Merrimack, New Hampshire, which isn't that far away. And we'd go up there and pick up glasses and some mugs and some other stuff that they had in their gift shop. They have a really big gift shop with clothes, and I think a lot of breweries do. But this one from Anheuser-Busch, well, it was something. And the Clydesdale horses, some Clydesdale horses were up there too, not just in St. Louis. Okay, got that tangent, and we'll see what this beer looks like. Let's see if I can get the angle right here. We got it now. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, it's dissipating down quite a bit. Carbonation was, quite a bit of carbonation in this Good Morning Granny. That'll wake you up. Alright, as I say about this Good Morning Granny, it's not a fairly new beer. It's been around for a little bit. I don't know if it was 2017. But on the web page, it said that it was a brewery only that you could get this at. My wife picked this up. My loving wife picked this up. Mess we got here. My loving wife picked this up. It said on their web page, brewery only. But what happens with a lot of the small craft brewers, or at least around the Boston area, what they do is if they have too much of a certain brand or overproduced too much, they send them out to certain package stores or beer stores, whatever you call it. They send them out to the package stores, and they get some of those their beers from these small breweries. Most times you got to go to the brewery or some of the breweries to get them. Not so much for Jack Abbey's, but some of these other smaller breweries like Trillium and so forth. Okay, that's the beer. Let's set to Sam Hendler is the brewmaster there, and I brewed up this fine beer. It looks good, but hazy. So we can find out some stuff about this beer. Beer Advocate gave it a 3.96 out of 5, which is a very good rating. So, and also they're saying that the availability is limited on their webpage. It's definitely a hazy orange color to it. I didn't get much aroma when I opened it, but I'm assuming with the and I don't know what the IBUs are in. All I got is the ABV, so I don't know what the hops are in this or the IBUs. But let me see what the aroma is like. Now this has got tapioca and coffee, as you can see by the can. Get this up front here, and it's a nice sweet smell on it. It's a sweet smell of citrus fruits, vanilla. Gee, it's really a complexity of this. The aromas. I imagine the taste must be too. Citrusy fruit, definitely that coffee, but not strong by any means. Vanilla. Maybe that coffee is like an iced coffee. It's a different kind of smell of regular coffee in the morning in your cup. Pineapple. There's a pineapple aroma on this. It's definitely a complex beer. As you can see, the head on it. It's going down, it's precipitated down. Without further ado, get a close-up of those bubbles. Give it a taste. See what it tastes like. Cheers. Bottoms up. Oh yeah. Lactose comes right out. Sorry for my gulping, folks. And my slurping. That vanilla flavor, the tangerine. Must be the orangeness from this tangerine. It's like not a heck of a lot of bitterness to this. Oatmeal maybe. That flavor of I guess that's why they're calling it a morning. Good morning, Granny. The oatmeal flavor to this. And this is in collaboration with a major brewer from Brazil. And I don't know the size of the brewery, but it's a major brewer there, and that's the name of it, Cerveja AVOS. We'll get back to the taste. There's hops, and there's that coffeeness. I get that coffee towards the end of the throat, the lactose, I guess. But I was going to say, it's got some spicy hops in this, whatever the aroma of the hops are bringing out, the spiciness. It gives the mouthfeel is creamy. Definitely a creaminess to that. It is a good beer. It's the complexity of it, all those aromas. I mean, it's kind of a being a lager, that bready, cracker cookie, all mixed in together. A toasted roast flavor. Kind of, definitely caramel, that sweetness. I don't know on the hops if that citrus, the orange, lemon, kind of grapefruit all wrapped in one. Kind of a tropical, the fruitiness of it. Possibly the yeast in this could be adding that fruitiness to it. And the other things I'm kind of picking up on, I mean, in general, it's kind of that lactose because of the coffee and the lactose that they put in this, that sugar there from the lactose. The mouth feels creamy. It's good tasting beer, drinkable, definitely drinkable. This breakfast lager from Jack's Abbey's. You see, the head is dissipated. I don't know what the age of this can is. See if I can find a date on the bottom. It's brewed December 11th, 2017. So it's not really that old. It's within the drinking market. Good flavor. It's a good flavor. It's a good lager. Against folks, sorry for my slurping and gulping. But this is a good beer. It's very drinkable. It's a 5% ABV. The flavors I had mentioned to you are really coming out. Definitely towards the end, very slight bitterness, and that's what you like in your hoppy beers, and that will give this here. I don't like too much of a bitterness from the hops on the beer. I'm getting a tangerine, like I say, the vanilla, definitely coffee, that oatmeal kind of flavor too mixed in, and it's a breakfast. Good morning, Granny, I guess. All right, so with that said, I'm going to sit here, finish this off with these treats that my lovely wife picks up. From Sahel Snacks. Maple pecans, glazed nuts. They look good, they taste good. I've had them other different brands. Sarah Mom's delicious warm pecan pie is what they're saying. 100% of the electricity, 100% of the electricity used to make our snacks is offset with renewable energy certificates. Oh, that's the certificates. Okay, I understand. The byproduct of that, and cleaner of a product from your smokestacks coming out. It gets involved on that. Renewable energy. All right, so with that said, they're doing the environment well. So, when I drink, folks, today, don't drive. It's a rainy day here in New England. It's not bad. It's about 37 degrees, so the temperature is nice. It's above freezing. So we're getting rain instead of snow, which is nice. It's a good thing instead of the snow. And I'll stay here, finish this up, have that snack. And a little past the morning, the afternoon, I don't know what part of the day you're watching this, but it's about, I think, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or quarter after, around that time of the day. So, if you're going to drink, don't drive. Get in touch with the family. Do things with the family. I want to thank all military veterans for what you've done, past and present. So, ciao.